Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to see how to use properly Power BI. So as you can see, I've already opened the tool, and first of all you need to select a new report. So you just double click here on report in your home page, and in this way you will open this new window. And here you have many options. So first of all, the one we are interested in is to get some data from Excel. But of course, you could, for example, import data also from other sources. So for example, here, as you can see, get data. If you click on it, you can decide which kind of file or source you want to leverage to get your data. So for now, let's try to import some data from Excel. So you click on import data, you select your file and you open it. Okay, now as you can see it's loading, and you need just to select the sheet where your data are located. So for example, in this case it should be data. Perfect. And then you click on, as you can see here, load data, so that we can import all our data in Power BI. As you can see, now is loading, so we just have to wait a bit since the database is huge. Perfect. And now we have imported our data. We can identify that because, as you can see here, now we have four different view. We have, for example, the table view, where we have all our data in a table format, as we can see them in Excel. We can also see them in this way in a model view, and the report view, that is the one we are going to create. In the table view is useful because you can for sure modify all your data like in Excel, I would say, more or less. So for example, here if you right click on your column, you can decide which change you want to make. In addition, another important thing is that if you want to make more substantial data, you need to go back in the home page, click on transform data, and in this way you will open, let's say, like a Power Query editor mode, and here you can move columns, rename columns, make changes. So for example, if I right click on the column, you can see you can replace values, replace errors, group by, and so on. So everything that you can traditionally do with the Power Query editor mode. Now let's say that our data are correct, so we don't need to make any changes. Here the report view, this one, as you can see, is the one where we can create our report. As you can spot here on the right, we have different options. So for example, if we open this menu for our data, we can see all our columns, and we can decide which kind of graph and combination of values, let's say, we want to create. So for example, let's say we want to create a line chart, and we want to include in our x-axis and y-axis particular data. We can just drag the field, so for example, and put it here. So for example, let's say we want to see the age, we just click on it. As you can see, I have the age in the x-axis. In this way I can just move it, and then I want to see the salary. I should have also the salary here, so I just click on it, and as you can see, I've just created very quickly a nice line chart in Power BI. I have the sum of salary in the y-axis, while I have the age on the x-axis. Of course, you can modify the format by clicking here on format your visual. You can open the x-axis, and you can of course adjust it in the way that you prefer. You can also add a new additional page. So for example, here, as in Excel, you click on new page, and here you can add a new type of chart, for example. Once you are satisfied, all you have to do is just to save your workbook just by clicking, for example, on publish. In this way you can also share it. You just click on save, and then you'll be able also to share your report with other people on Power BI. So I hope that this introduction on Power BI was useful for you, and let me know in case you have any comments or questions. Thank you very much.